Hi Virgo and Virgo rising friends, Sandra from ForYourChi.com. We're here to do your monthly tarot and oracle card reading for November 2021. You guys came in second with the number of likes, so thank you very much. I'm recording your reading second after the Scorpios, of course. They always win the competition. But let's get into this here. We have the Death card for you all right at the onset of November. What has left your life? What or who is leaving your life in the first week of November? Now, I don't want you to get too nervous about this because whatever is exiting here is actually in divine order, because it's ushering in new abundance in your life. I'm using a brand new oracle deck that my teenager gave me, if you can believe that. Are you sitting down? And I love it. I'm so excited about this deck. It's Angel Answers, Bradley Valentine. This is a reproduction of this. I'm sure it's because they had to take Doreen's name off of it. But I'm loving the way that this deck vibes with these 12 house readings in the tarot deck that I use. Abundance is being ushered into your life after this old energy, this old person is out of your life. Okay, so blessings are behind this. I love it. I love it. Second house, your money, your stuff, rest and rejuvenate. Okay, so this is not really time to make a move with your money, not really time to move it around or reinvest it or make that major purchase. However, if you're sitting there going, well, Sandra, you know, I was going to do such and such and such and such, this is just a pause moment. This is not a delay for very long, because you have success at the end of this. Okay, so this could just be a pause. Let's wait for some more time to go by. Let's wait for some more information. Scorpios kind of got the same message this month. So there may be something coming down the financial pipeline as far as news in Wall Street or something like that. But it's not time to move it right now. Okay, later. Let's reassess later. You've got in the house of brother or sister the authority figure. This is the alpha male card in traditional tarot. If you have a sister who is single, she could be meeting a new alpha male this month. She might be excited about that. This could also be your brother or sister's supervisor at work that shows up that's rarely there because they're usually at headquarters or something like that. Not really a bad message. It just says that this person is present in their life at this time. Now, I feel like for the majority of your brother or sister, though, whoever this card is talking about, it's a brand new person, because we have the oracle message that they're ready. They're ready to deal with this person. They're ready to receive this person, right? So I do feel like this is good news, so good for them. Now, your fourth house is your house of home, where you currently live. The heart chakra says that you're really going to be loving something about where you're living in November, or you're really going to be loving something about your house. Now, it could be that some of you are going to receive company, overnight guests, a surprise visitor, and there is something that you need to let go of here. Now, this does not mean that you have to say goodbye to a person forever. This could mean just letting go of a past issue that has maybe irritated you about this person, if we're talking about a visitor. Or some of you Virgos have been getting messages that you're moving and you're really trying to enjoy your last days or weeks or months where you currently live, because you are going to have to let that go, okay? It's not easy, but you're going to a better place in space, and you guys already know that for those of you that have gotten the message that you're moving already. Fifth house, okay. Fifth house represents your dating life. For those of you single Virgos, it also represents your social circle. Fertility says that you are planting the seed for what you're going to reap and harvest in the future here. So, this is definitely talking to friends. This is definitely going out more, right? Oh, and you have helpful people here in your social circle who are trying to help you reach some sort of goal. So that just drives the message home that the Virgo needs to get out there and network. There are people that want to help you, and you want those people to help you in this common goal that you have here. Okay, sixth house, work and health. Accelerated motion says, Virgo, you could do something that actually has a negative consequence. So, in the health aspect, some of you could be taking a supplement that doesn't agree with your body, but maybe you don't really know that it doesn't agree with you because you think it's something else that's causing the flare-up, or you're trying something new and you're having a negative reaction to it. It could be a food substance, it could be supplement, it could be a certain kind of diet that you're on. So make sure you're using caution with all of those things. Of course, this is not medical advice, go to your doctor, but also it's important to muscle test absolutely everything that you put in your body. The body will always tell you whether or not it wants it, right? For those of you who this card is speaking about work, you could be saying yes to an opportunity or a project that actually sort of backfires in a way. If there's any way that you can say no or delegate it to someone else or put it off, I definitely would do that. You also have the wait card. It is not time to make the move. So that just drives the message home here about putting it off, you know, saying no or delegating, passing this off to someone else if you can. Your seventh house, Virgo, is your primary relationship or business partnership. Recognition and reward says pat yourself on the back for a job well done. Now, for those of you partnered, this could be an award or some sort of recognition that's coming to your partner this month. They could be in an awards ceremony. They could be receiving an extra bonus from work, an attaboy, attagirl, something like that. That's a good message. We have compromise here. Okay, so for those of you who are in a serious coupled relationship, the compromise may come before this pat yourself on the back, attaboy, attagirl. That's for some of you, but for the majority of you, it's going to be talking about two separate issues. Your significant other gets recognition, and at the same time, it calls for compromise between the two of you, okay? And I feel like this is about scheduling. Like there's too much going on. The award ceremony may conflict with something that you have on the calendar, and so you have to go to both events and just make an appearance. That's happening a lot lately. Eighth house. Eighth house rules contracts, taxes, legal matters, the source of your significant other's income if you guys have that, and of course intimacy. Hold on just one second. Spiritual strength says there's going to be a challenge here. For some of you Virgos, it's going to be a challenge in the bedroom. For others of you, it's going to be a challenge in a tax issue or a legal issue that you have going on right now, or a contract that you expected to be signed where the details have not been worked out yet. There's a delay, there's problems with the progress. One more second, sorry. I'm feeling a tickle in my throat. Maybe the Virgo needs to speak up. Here we go. The Virgo needs to ask help from others with whatever this challenge is. If it's a tax issue, you may need to hire a professional to hire a tax attorney, a CPA with extra initials after their name, something like that, right? For others of you, if this is talking about an intimacy issue that isn't resolved, you actually may need to seek professional counseling advice. The ninth house. Okay, so this is the devil card, first of all. For some reason, I pull the devil card in these readings more in the ninth house than often. Now, the ninth house rules travel and school. It could be that Virgos, you travel somewhere and you're with someone who has a tendency towards some sort of substance abuse problem. They may get too drunk. They may get too intoxicated because they're on vacation. They want to have a good time, and it becomes your problem, Virgo. So if that's the case, I hate to say this, but I know a Virgo that loves to travel by herself, so she'll be shaking her head yes, she will be traveling by herself, which is great. But for others of you, if you are taking a vacation, this could mean that you meet someone on your destination who fits this description, and if so, just say no and stay away. Make an excuse. Meditation brings the answers, okay? So if you're on the fence, Virgo, about starting a new class or school or taking a trip, you're going to need to meditate and bring a journal with you so that you can write down the information that you're receiving in those meditations. 10th house rules the career, also rules your mother or mother figure. Material harvest, it says that you are reaping the benefits of the good seeds that you have sown career-wise, and also your mother could be doing the same, and this is monetary. This is the biggest money card in this deck that says that you're getting something, or your mother is getting money at this time. And trust the universe in the process. So even though you may not see any results at the beginning or the onset of November, just know that it's coming to you. They're telling you to trust, okay? Now, 11th house rules your children. For those of you Virgos that don't have children, this card is talking, or this house rather, is talking about your best friend. Love begins. I love it. This is the Ace of Cups card in traditional tarot. It says that their cup is about to overrunneth. They could be head over heels in love with someone or loving their life right now. Fantastic. What is the advice card for them? Communicate clearly. There could be a miscommunication in that, one person is not saying everything they think and feel, and sometimes it's good to hold back, but not right now. Right now, they need to speak about what their needs and their wants are very plainly and have a very open conversation about that. The 12th house, Virgo, for you is financial challenges that's coming up, the energy in February. Now, it's going to be very important to pay attention what happens between now and then, because although the advice was not to move your money this month in November, it may very well be that you need to make some changes like that in December in order to avoid this, right? So let's see, number one, what shows up in December. And for others of you, you may want to get a personal reading because all of your circumstances are going to be very different, right? Now, you did pull the no card here. So let me just say this. In February, where the financial situation arises or message, you may get a call from a broker, right? Or someone that you know that's into like crypto or something like that, and they may say, did you hear about, the stock market or this particular crypto doing XYZ? And you say yes, and they say, well, I have some advice for you. I think you should do this, or I'm doing this. So that answer to the mainstream is no. And there will be another option that you will have to research on your own independently, right? So a lot of people could be making moves from one area into another area, and it's the bad area to go, right? Where you could be doing something completely different, or you could spread it out across various things that aren't really popular, but nevertheless still making quite a bit of money. Okay, Virgo, thanks so much for being number 2. You are my favorite people. You all know that. Many blessings to you in November and always.